Hi, and welcome to today's topic, which is gallstones and the psychosomatics of that for adults. Now, if you are new here for this type of research, then I would highly recommend that you watch the video first. What is psychosomatics? And then you can come back and join me here for this topic. And for those of you who are familiar with my research with this big book of some metaphysical anatomy of 679 medical ailments and the psychosomatic stress of that for adults, then stay tuned because this is going to be a fun topic. Now, it's not fun to have the condition, but it's very interesting the messages that is hidden in this. Now, also, I invite you to join my intuitive body workshop. Learn how to read the body like a book. Learn how to read the psychosomatic messages of your body and even also other people's bodies and remote viewing. It is so much fun. And also, I invite you to come and join us at the masterclasses every Wednesday. It's free, fast track masterclasses, and we also end the masterclasses with a healing meditation. And there we address all sorts of topics and challenges about life and how to manage it effectively. Now, let's have a look at gallstones. This is an interesting one. Gallstones normally is very closely related to gallbladder problems, but whatever is expressed in gallbladder problems has now been taken to the next level. Now we're not just looking at resentment, we're not just looking at anxiety and stress. Now we're also dealing with deep-seated need for justice. There is such a deep hold and a grip and a need to have justice done, almost to the point of needing to have revenge, needing to see how things have been put right, see where the wrongs, where people have done you perhaps wrong, to know and see that these people have almost admitted to what they've done, because there's a huge denial. There's almost an invisible absence of these people not giving you the acknowledgement that you want or need. But somehow there's a part of you that's still tolerating these people coming in and out of your life, right? So this is also where there's a huge boundary that's constantly being overstepped. Because if there's people in your life that is causing you to feel so tremendously angry, resentful, and bitter, why take it? Now, that's the big question. And normally the answer to that question, that is something that needs to be addressed. That's something that needs to be worked on, because this is now not just boundaries. Now we're diving into your self-worth. You have to believe that you can have justice. You need to believe that you can be treated with love and with ease and with grace, because it's almost like you're very suspicious of people who are nice to you. You're very suspicious of people who are kind. And this comes from people who perhaps even betrayed you, who didn't show their true colors. And there's a lot of reminiscing over these situations or circumstances where you feel blindsided, where you feel betrayed, where you feel stabbed in the back, where you feel things are just not fair. There's just so much unfairness. And this feeling of unfairness has now grown to such an extent, to such a point where you're almost frozen dead in your tracks. Is not this pattern of holding on is not allowing you to really truly step into your greatest and fullest potential, right? It's almost like you're on the brink of this new shift, of this new change. And that's why this element's also coming forward, because it's like, this needs to go. We need to take this next step. We can't keep standing here. So now it begs the question, what needs to give? What needs to change in order for you to find that peace within you, to find that justice within you? What needs to change, or what needs to give in your life, meaning give way? So the answers to these questions, I do hope, will help you to set you free on a much more powerful and graceful path. And I use the word graceful because it's time for gracefulness. Things have been way too harsh, too hostile, too emotionally cold. You're stuck in your head because you don't feel safe to be in your heart. You don't feel safe to feel your way through life anymore. And that's a huge disservice to you, because to feel in life, that is the greatest gift that we can have, especially when we can start to cultivate a happy and nurturing and loving life for ourselves. Because to feel that inner peace, to feel that inner balance, which is your God-given birthright, that is when you're going to start to find your justice. Because even when other people don't necessarily pay for what they've done, I mean, I'm sure they do, we just don't see it. But it's knowing and having that peace in your heart and letting go of that grip of needing to see the justice. It's all about bringing and calling your power and your energy back to you, because it's been so invested in other people and what they have done, I invite you to bring your focus and awareness back to you and start looking at your life, and start by looking at, what am I doing right in my life? What are the good things in my life? Because your energy and your focus has been so absent, so over there. It's time now to come back home, come back into the body and love yourself, be with you, and rebuild that relationship with ease and with grace. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And remember to grab your copy on Amazon or evettebooks.com. And until next time.